Okay, 1 Thessalonians 5:17. Pray without ceasing. Shalom, Kwam Yasha'Allah, Koholoimla, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rechaha Wadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who rule well and that by the Spirit taught us his beautiful truth. Just want to say the waters while the H.I.M and Ahwaf. That's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, to the best of their ability. This is Yah Hanan Nawach. Just coming at you with another quick lesson, praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. And just wanted to, got a couple of articles here. This particular one right here, you see this young lady. It says, woman, she's 20 years old, has legs severed by car during early morning bike ride with boyfriend. It's a miracle she's even alive. So, yeah, just imagine, your leg is detached from you. You know what I'm saying? Just from, just going outside. Just like that, all of a sudden. But it says a 20-year-old Georgia woman lost her leg after she was hit by a car while riding her bike alongside her boyfriend. Her and her boyfriend were hit. They were on their way to the store when a black Mercedes AMG suddenly crashed into her around 6 a.m. in the morning. Yeah, it's still pretty much, I guess it can be still a little dark out at that point in the game. But that, again, prayer goes a long ways, man. You know what I'm saying? You want to pray to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. You see, an average person, man, they get up and they don't say anything to the Lord. And if they are praying, they're praying to an idol. You know what I'm saying? White Jesus. Because our people are, strong-headed when it comes to sweet white baby Jesus, man. But they don't know the true name of the Father, Yahweh. They don't know the true name of his son, Yahweh Shai. And that lack of knowledge, that's harmful, man. Our people are, really in a bad state, just not knowing the names of the Father and Son, man, and not, because you have to know those names, the proper names to pray. Can't just, he's not listening to you with that Jesus crap. You know what I'm saying? Because you're praying to an idol. But anyway, it says she lost so much blood that doctor said it's a miracle she's even alive. While Garcia, who remains in ICU, now faces a long, painful road of surgeries, rehabilitation, and learning how to live with one leg. Her loved ones are demanding answers as to what caused the tragic accident. According to Ross, the driver who had hit her sister was allegedly not cited nor given a sobriety test. She also added that the family had only received an incident report listing the driver's name and VIN number. That's crazy, bro. You could hit somebody like that and cut their goddamn leg off and you don't even get a ticket. God damn. Oh, man. Probably Edomite. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of bread on them. Probably know the town mayor or some shit. Who knows? It says it feels like her life didn't matter to the system meant to protect her. She continued, her sister, noting that her medical bills have already surpassed $350,000. Yeah, that motherfucking hospital, that hospital ride, that ambulance ride, that hospital bill, the shit that they charge for a Band-Aid, all that shit, boy, add up on you real quick. Like, it says, our family is seeking justice, all that good stuff. Okay, they reached out to the Cobb County Police Department for a comment, but they did not receive an response, which is crazy. Like, how you gonna just let somebody ride away like that and not give them a ticket? Or how does that happen? You cut a person's fucking leg off? The leg is laying there next to, she was squirting blood. Come on, bro. Okay, it says, in addition to the high medical costs, Ross noted that her sister will need ongoing care, prosthetics, and therapy for years to come. She already underwent 2 surgeries and another one is planned. Yeah, it's going to be a moment. I can't believe this is real. I can't believe this is real life. My sister's only 20 years old, and now she has to go about her life with one leg. She shouldn't even be here. Everyone says she's a miracle. The fact that she's still completely herself outside of losing her leg is nothing but God. Well, yeah. Well, we know that the Lord is the one that wounds and he's the one that heals as well. Let's get that real quick. Deuteronomy 32:39 says, see now that I am he, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. So that was the Lord that had that done to her, man. He set that up perfectly. Down to the millisecond. The Lord is perfect, man. You know what I'm saying? His judgments go forth and they're perfect. Let me get another one. It's that 1 Samuel 2:6. It's just kind of wild. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just, everything is all good. And then all of a sudden, that's what the scripture talks about. He'll laugh at your calamity. Whew. 1 Samuel 2:6. The Lord killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up. The Lord maketh poor and maketh rich. He bringeth low and lifteth up. See? So the Lord is in control of the livelihoods, that people live, man. It's not like, you're running around out here, people, they talk about free will this, free will that. But if she had free will, I'm willing to bet you she wouldn't even stepped out of her house, because she would be all knowing. To have free will, you would have to be all knowing, right? And no one's all knowing except for the Father, Yahweh, man. So let me see. I got this other article. I don't even know if this was a Jake or not, but he could be a Northern Kingdom. It says there was no braking. Teen going 100 miles an hour in 45 mile per hour zone causes intentional 12-car crash that killed his pregnant girlfriend and another person. So he probably just snapped. You know what I'm saying? He probably was in the car arguing with her ass. Just snapped and hit the gas. But this says Nevada teen going 100 miles per hour in a 45 mile per hour zone caused an intentional 12-car crash with his Infiniti after slamming into vehicles stopped at the red light. His pregnant girlfriend and another driver was killed. He was not impaired by alcohol or drugs. Clark County District Attorney told reporters about the 19-year-old suspect, Jose Gutierrez, if I'm pronouncing that right. Therefore, we believe, based on all the evidence to date, including a very descriptive video, that his actions were intentional, which gives rise to the charge of murder. All indications are that there was no braking before the collision, and that by itself gives rise to a degree of intentional conduct. He appeared in court, all that good stuff. He was probably in an argument with his girl. Yeah, she was riding. Okay, she was at the patio. They was probably arguing. He probably was like, fuck it. And people are unhinged these days, man. That's the reason why, hey, you want to pray as well. You just want, prayer just comes in handy, man. I mean, it's one of our tools. It's one of the things that the Lord gave us as far as, being in His truth, man. Praying, goes a long ways, man. Seriously, like for real. Now, had they, woke up, you prayed to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, for protection and safety over your life, your family, all that good stuff like that. Just in reading, you know what I'm saying? All that goes a long ways, bro. It may seem simple, but it really is. It really goes a long ways. Can't stress it enough to pray without ceasing, man. Should be praying throughout the day. Should be praying as soon as you get up. You should be praying before you lay down. There's no way you should be getting up and go through your entire day. You got people, man, that just, they, and it's Israelites that's in this truth, man, that do that. You know what I'm saying? They go the entire day, sometimes a damn week. Like, how could you go that long without praying to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua? How could you go that long without, connecting with your power source, man? Okay, so this guy, they said, all right, they found a vape pipe, but they said he wasn't impaired, though, at the time. Yeah, I'm thinking he just probably got into an argument with his woman and just hit the gas. Yeah, he was charged with 4 counts of reckless driving, resulting in death and substantial bodily harm before his charges was upgraded to open murder, attempted murder, and battery with the use of a deadly weapon. He was caught up again, too. He was cited for speeding, I guess in October, going 52 under 35. He was also arrested in April for intimidating a police officer who responded to a report of a woman claiming she was hit by this guy. Said, "What's up, fool?" He allegedly told the cops, "I'll fucking shoot you." Yeah, this nigga's unhinged, bro. So he just, ain't no telling. that kind of just unhinged. Probably took that jump shot. That jump shot got a lot of people out here acting a goddamn fool. You know, people just losing it, man. That's why, again, it's important to pray, man. So, you know, I just wanted to just chop this up real quick because I'm just looking at Homegirl. When I first seen this very first story right here, this chick, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, you just, goddamn, you know, your leg is just right there. It didn't say anything about how had to been going pretty fast. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if this thing I ain't gonna load up. Salakia. I was trying to get back into it, but it's all good. Point is made. You know, yeah, pray without ceasing, man. Because I'm looking at this chick, she kind of looked like she appears to be a little healthy in the face, so that had to take a lot of force for them to take off a whole leg. It didn't say like where it was, you know, clipped at. I know them cars, they sit kind of low, and they kind of got that somewhat of a sharp angled, you know, type of shape to the car. You know what I'm saying? So it probably caught her like maybe, who knows, shit. It's not saying exactly. Maybe at the knee, but you can see, yeah, she don't appear to be a smaller chick like that. So that had to have been a nice amount of speed and force to take off a damn leg, completely severed it. And not like it was just still attached. That's crazy, bro. Crazy work. But anyway, I'm gonna end out there, man. Pray that the lesson was edifying with that. Kwame Yashala and a Bible ball.